What's up everyone, it's the Action Figure Freak once again, and we're still on the road to WrestleMania. Yes, this isn't a WWE action figure review, but this is my second ever Super 7 action figure review unboxing, whatever you want to call it. The last one has been Will Ospreay, and I would say, like, Kazuchika Okada is the name out of New Japan Wrestling, or at least one of them. So yeah, I would say let's stop the talking for a second and get this thing open. Okay, and here we get him right out of the box. Give it a quick 360 as always before I put my fat fucking fingers all over the figure. And I gotta say, holy shit, this thing is freaking amazing. I didn't see at first if the cape is metal wired, but we'll see about that in a second. But from what I see right now, all the cloth stuff, bro, it's amazing. But yeah, let's talk about the articulation at first, as always. Okay, just took the coat off, isn't metal wired, shouldn't be something new to me, but yeah, for the articulation, let's see what we have here. So we got the normal head joint, like just kinda can't see inside of there. Just one dotted head joint. We got ball jointed shoulders. I don't quite remember if Will Ospreay also had ball jointed shoulders, but that's pretty good. Like here, the biceps triceps swivel. Here we get a one jointed swiveled elbow joint, as well as on Will Ospreay. Horizontal hinged hands as on every other hand. We get the ab crunch right here. Get the hip swivel, which was kinda stiff at first. We got normal ball jointed leg joints, but the swivel is up in here and not on the end of the pants. Don't fully understand it, but it's pretty okay. Something a little different. We get, and that's really sad, one jointed knees, but at least, are they swiveled? Nah, not really. Yeah, we get here a lower knee swivel. That's a pretty bad leg articulation, gotta say that. Then we get a vertical foot joint as well as foot swivels, but these also don't move that good as I know it normally. But yeah, let's see what kind of accessories we have at the next point. And that's a lot. So to the accessories, first up we got that golden chain he came with on in the box, so that's pretty nice. We get that big ass coat, holy shit, that's freaking amazing. All these details all around here. We're going to look deeper into the details a little bit later in the video, but first we're just counting accessories. Then here we get the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. This one looks absolutely beautiful. One of the, I would say, best wrestling action figure championships I've ever seen. Really, really good stuff right here. Then, of course, because Okada is the Rainmaker, we get yen. Not dollars, bro. We're in Japan. These are yen. These are not really detailed, which is a little sad, but at least we get these really nice and cool accessories. What else do we have? We have an interchangeable hat for Okada. Let's see. There's not much difference. I don't know. Like, there is actually, they almost look like the exact same face. I don't see that much of difference in there. That one just looks a little meaner. Like, what the fuck? Like, Super 7, that's a $50 figure. That's at least what I paid back then. Then we get these two pointing fingers. These looking pretty good, but the color scheme overall on the figure, as well as on the Will Ospreay, is a little off, a little weird. Then we get these two grabbing hands. Really nice, really cool. It's pretty good that we get that big amount of hands. You don't know where you need them. Then another point that I gotta take off of Super 7. These exact same hand molds have been used on the Will Ospreay figure. And I don't understand why we get these bandages all over the hands. Like, as I've said, that's a $50 action figure. Why would you reuse hands from other stuff? And don't even paint it, like, nah, whatever. Here we get these open, stretched out hands. These look pretty nice. I gotta say, you see, they all look really dirty. Don't understand that, but yeah, we get these hands, pretty nice. And then there's just two more hands, these flattened out hands for different stuff like slaps or come on guy, whatever you're gonna do with these. We got a big ass bunch of hands, like he also got these two fists. Oh, bro, sorry. We get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of hands, which is absolutely amazing. Let's just look into the details a little more. Then I'm gonna put out a rating. So to the details, let's start off by the coat here. So here we get the KORM. I hope I said it right. I don't have seen many matches of Okada, just watching him casually on YouTube a few times. But that coat, just tell me that isn't superior stuff. They got here these knots down there, so that there would have been space to put some metal wire in there. I don't know on parts like this where it's flapped, if you can put your own into there. I think that would have been pretty amazing. But like, that's a freaking good cloth. Here, Rainmaker on that side, Kazuchika Okada on the right. Yeah, okay, it's Kazuchika Okada, Rainmaker, KORM. Yeah, here we get the R's, Rainmaker down there, all that in that shimmery gold. It looks really good. Also, these parts here, these are just flapping down. I think they also executed that really well. Let's see what's standing here. Kazuchika Okada, Rainmaker, as well as on the other one. But just the amount of detail that's in just simple things like that. Here, the cowl of it, not the cowl, like, you know what I mean. Looks pretty good. And also these things here, they made over the jacket. You can't really take it off. They are knitted in there on the downside of here, but you can kind of move them front and back a little bit. Also on both sides, it's really good here, these overlapping spiky parts. That's really cool. On the figure itself, let's see what details we have. We get here the elbow protector. I think it's pretty good. They just painted it. I think it's a sleeve, not really a padded part. So it's good they painted it. On the pants here, we get the big R of the Rainmaker. Golden pants with some silver. The backside looks really amazing. We get printed on knee pads, so also here Kazuchika Okada Rainmaker, and there's also Rainmaker saying on the other side. We get all these knots here in red on the boots. The molding of the kick pads looks really good. So that's to the figure itself. On the golden chain, we get some shading down here. Not on the back side of it, but on the front we have shading, which looks really good and accurate. The dollars are a little bit painted. They got some weathering on there. I don't know why. You kind of can see really weak details. But yeah, we get these dollars. You can reuse these for other figures really good, I would say. And for the championship itself, look at that big plate with all these diamonds in there. It's really good. Also, these side plates, they painted between the side plates. We get the leather look all over the strap. Here, the little golden part on the backside. And yeah, on the inside, we get the pegs that make them plates hold inside of there. So yeah, really good so far. Okay, in the end, just a quick pose of himself. So, gotta say, his hands can't grab on the money that good. Like, they fall out pretty easy. And moving his arms up while the coat is on doesn't work that good. but the figure can pose slightly. My opinion on most Super 7 figures, I just opened two. Like, don't get too much into my opinion with that one. I would say they are more like collector pieces for displaying in box. Like, look at that freaking box. We got like 3 things to open to get to here. And yeah, just that box design looks freaking amazing. So I would say these are not for posing and stuff. They are mostly for display. Also, my Will Ospreay, I just took in a pose once, and he's standing there like that. So, as I said, these look absolutely amazing. They have a lot of cool details, and the cloth parts on Super 7 are just something else. But like, as I've also said, reuses on a really expensive figure for what we get with the articulation and stuff, and they are all dirty. Like, that figure was almost 5 years in box. I can understand when the body just got a little bit of the paint from the coat. Like, I can understand that. But the hands, bro, they were singled in the box. So I don't understand it on that part. But yeah, all in all, my rating on this figure is a 7.5. Now, I would say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. As I said, there's a few things that I don't really like on it. But all in all, we get a big lot of accessories, like 6 sets of hands. That's 12 hands, which is just insane. And yeah, yen, like money, and that beautifully championship. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you could like and subscribe for more stuff like this. Turn on the bell. Like, don't miss anything. There's 4 uploads meanwhile on my YouTube channel each week. And yeah, since that's pretty much all for today, hope you could all have an awesome day. And since there's not much more to say, it's finally time to say action out.